Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today I'll be showcasing some clips on the Seige rally trap. So this is the account that I will be turning it into a Seige solo trap, but obviously I gotta get rid of troops first, so I'll be taking some rallies on it. So it's just a normal kind of small rally trap comp with about 4 million Siege, about 1.7 million tier 4 Siege on this as well. So I'll be taking some rallies today in KVK to get rid of some of those troops. Also, I gotta tell you guys about the rally trap giveaway. So if you guys have not joined the rally trap giveaway, that is the previous video, this will be the first video with codes. There will be only one in every video. It will be a big pop-up on the screen, really easy to see. So if you're watching the video, there'll be no way you'll miss it. So just watch all the videos and you get all the codes really easily. Again, there'll be one in every video up until the 14th when I do the giveaway. So by the way, all the timestamps for today's video are in the description down below as well. So if you guys don't want to watch anything, just basically click on the timestamps and go straight to it. So if you guys want to actually save some packs, I have some words from our sponsors today. Hey, hope you guys are excited for another deal from the Huawei App Gallery. So this deal will be going on to March 3rd, so do not miss this or you're just missing out. Again, there's up to 50% off today, so if you guys are buying packs, make sure you're buying it through this. So again, if you want to actually access all these purchases and all these deals, make sure you have downloaded the Huawei App Gallery and you have downloaded Lords Mobile through the Huawei App Gallery and you're playing on that. That's the first important thing. The second thing you need to do is actually switch your location, if it's not already there, to either New Zealand, Australia, the UK, or Ireland. So make sure those are all set up and then you can actually access all these amazing deals today. So the first deal is going to be a 30% off coupon. So there's 4 different coupons to claim. They all expire after 7 days, so make sure you claim them and use them before that. The second offer is going to be 8 points back. It's basically cash back for every basically pound or dollar or whatever currency you're using or currently on. You will be getting 20% back in those points, which you can use. Basically 1 pound is 1 Huawei point, or euro or whatever currency you're currently using is 1 Huawei point. You can use that 1 Huawei point to purchase back something. So keep in mind that. So 20% points back on your first and second daily purchases, and then 10% points back after that. So if you purchase 3 packs, on the 3rd pack, you'll be getting 10% back. On the first 2 packs, you'll be getting 20% back. So do not miss this deal. Also, there's one other thing I gotta tell you guys about. Hey, so the other thing I gotta tell you guys about is Huawei App Gallery actually has a YouTube channel. So if you want to check out all the deals, all the insider amazing deals on Huawei App Gallery, make sure you're subscribed to their channel. So again, I will leave this in the description down below, the link to the Huawei App Gallery, or what's called YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You can also hit the bell notifications if you want to actually get all your notifications for that. So the next thing I'll show you is basically what they have. So again, it's not just Lords Mobile. If you play any of these games, you'll have access to their deals. So again, they have a ton of them. I will not go through all of them because there's a ton, but you can see here right now where they are. So we'll go over the videos and it'll kind of show you basically what kind of like mobile games and stuff that you can actually get discounts from. So they have a bunch of different things: top mobile game offers, gaming rewards explained, ambassadors and all that stuff. So all this stuff here you can actually see, and they'll actually explain it all and how to actually save a ton of money throughout all the games you are playing. So make sure you do not miss this. And again, I will have the Discord link of the rep that I am in contact with also in the description down below if you want to join their Discord and actually talk to a rep about any of this. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and let's get back to the video. Hey, so we are back. So again, all the links in the description down below if you want to check out anything. So let's get into today's video. Again, we are going to be doing a Griffin rally trap today on the Seige rally trap. You can see all the Siege I have, about 2.6 million tier 2 Siege, and then about 1.7 million tier 4 Siege on this as well. Again, it's not really for rally trapping, it just happens to be a Siege rally trap right now because there's about a quarter of my troops are actually just full Siege. So I'm almost even across all the board because I only have about 2.6 million of each tier 2 as well. So I'm just checking my talents. I am technically in 424 talents, so so that might come back to bite me in this video. We'll wait and see if that actually happens. The leader is pretty decent as well. I think he does have doubled Pack 5 familiars and all that stuff. I currently am hiding 6 marches in castles, so I am giving them my scout, by the way, if you guys are wondering. So they have my scout. They see my weird comp that's going on here. I don't have very much tier 4 in my castle currently, because 6 marches at tier 4 in my allies castle, so I'm hiding over 2 million tier 4 right now. So what they see right now is about 2 million of each tier 2, including siege, and then 300k of the tier 4 troops in my castle, and then 1.7 mil tier 4 siege. So they're probably wondering, like, what is up with this guy's comp? Obviously that's too much to solo, so when I do the solo trap, I will have way less troops showing, because I'll just have the siege and then about a couple 100k of each troops. Right now I got a couple million of each tier 2, so that's a little bit too much to solo for most people, so they're probably not going to go in for that, especially if I have 300k tier 4 behind that. That's more of a solo trap comp at that point that can definitely cap people, where the siege solo trap comp does not look like something that you would normally be able to not solo, because it's siege. Like, why wouldn't you be able to solo a siege comp? So that's what's going to be happening pretty soon. Hopefully I'll get some videos on that pretty soon as well, because I have got rid of most of the troops pretty much after this KVK, so I'm going to be pulling back my troops right now, throwing on my gear. Unfortunately, they do carpet very quickly, so by the time I actually do all the stuff, switch my gear, all that stuff, they've carpeted it in there. So they did get the full counter off, so I got unlucky on that one as well. They ended up sending infantry. I was in range phalanx, did about 3 million reds. That's pretty normal for what what's it called, a carpeted full counter is. You're going to be taking about 3 million reds. Obviously you might take more than that, so you do have to watch out. I ended up with a bunch of tier 4 in my what's called infirmaries. The good thing is now I have less troops, so I'm that much closer to being a siege solo trap there. You can see I did actually take some siege losses in this rally, I think, as well. So I think one of their Pack 5 familiars actually hit my siege, which is what I was not hoping to do. That was the problem. Like, I kind of realized after these first couple rallies I'm taking in this video that, oh, maybe I shouldn't take too many more rallies, because my biggest squads are now siege, and I'm going to be taking a bunch of siege losses from the Pack 5 familiars, and that will just mess up my siege solo trap comp and have me having to make more troops. So it might be better if I just actually delete some troops, but we'll see how this goes. Obviously I still capped the rally, which was okay, so that was okay, but yeah, I did kind of lose my whole range front line, or literally all my range at that point, because the full counter did take out most of my range. Again, this comp didn't really have a big front line, only had like 2.5 million tier 2, so wasn't really expecting to take too many rallies at that point, because I'd already taken some rallies you saw in the previous video, so I'd lost to some of my front line already, and I'm just kind of trying to get rid of the rest of it. So 3.3 million reds here. You can see my comp, which is hilarious. It's not something you normally see in a comp with all that siege in there, but yeah. But yeah, I ended up losing a little bit on there. So they are going to go in for another rally after that. I am not in Fury, so if I wanted to, I could shield. I was actually thinking of going into Fury for the rally, because obviously I get more stats, but kind of lucky I didn't, because since I lost my whole front line in that one. And technically I really don't have very good range stats, so being a range trap on this is not ideal. I forgot that I was actually in 4-2-4 too, because the next rally you'll see why. So they did use their bunny on that one. Did get a bunch of KVK points though, because there was 800k tier 5 in there as well, plus the tier 4, so quite a bit of KVK points. Only lost about 300k tier 4 in the rally, but yeah, those go to my sanctuary, which is totally fine, because I can always pull those out later if I ever need more range. But obviously they are going to be going in for another rally after that, because they saw the drop, they saw how poorly I did, and they know my comp. I mean, they knew my comp before, but they obviously know my comp. Oh wait, no, they don't know my comp now, but they know I lost basically all my range front lines, so they know I didn't have very much tier 2. They saw me Griffin back, so they don't really know exactly what the troops I Griffin back were, because I did throw up an ante on that. So again, I'm trying to get some heals, because those 500k tier 4 was actually quite expensive to heal, obviously, because it's a lot of tier 4 in your infirmaries. So I'm trying to get some stuff in there. Again, I do have some stuff that give to the bank and all that, so I do have some resources banked up in there, so I'm not like just stealing resources from the guild. Actually, I think my hyper farm has sent almost 100 billion food to the bank at this point, so I'm not worried about the little bit of resources I'm trying to get from the bank, because I obviously have sent quite a bit to that to the bank itself. So they are going to be coming in. This next leader's a little bit stronger. Yep, well, quite a bit stronger actually in the previous one, and I think they're going to be popping a lot more tier 5 in that as well. So I'm going to be popping the attack boost here. Unfortunately, like I said, my range on this my gear is not really good. It is set up as 424. It's basically just a mix of my infantry and cab gear. That's my mix gear on this account. Plus I have a full siege blast as well, because here comes the rally. It is full cab, and this is not going to be good because I don't have much range. So I did ask for range reinforcements, but with my very lackluster amount of range of I think I had 1.6 million, and then of course they blackwing me. But don't worry, it's not mostly tier 4 losses from the blackwing. It was actually mostly the what's called tier 2 that it hit, because I think one of my biggest squads at that point was infantry, so they ended up, the pack 5 familiars ended up hitting my infantry, which is totally fine because I need to get rid of those too. But yeah, I ended up losing a little bit of tier 4 in there. I don't think his blackwing was full because I ended up with some obviously stuff in my infirmary, so it wasn't even a maxed blackwing, so it wasn't too bad. I was actually expecting that because the leader was actually quite good. He had 1.1 million tier 5 cav in that one, so did quite a bit of damage. You can see because the blackwing now ends up in your sanctuary, it's not actually that bad. It's actually cheaper to get out than if it ended in your infirmary. So I mean, you do lose technically 20%, but that's not that bad, honestly. But it's actually better it's in my sanctuary than in my infirmaries, because it's first off, I don't have to heal it because it's free resources then. So in the end, it's actually better that happened. He did set up a follow-up rally, obviously. I decided not to take the follow-up rally because at this point, I don't really have much of a comp left. They could just keep going cav, and I eventually will end up burning from that. He didn't do a crazy amount of damage to my front line either. He did like 700k with that blast. Yeah, so only 700k to my tier 4 there. I guess 167 tier 2 as well. But the pack 5 familiars hit my infantry, so that did 900k. So technically the pack 5 familiars did more damage than his hit, and the blackwing. But again, blackwing ends up in your sanctuary nowadays, so it's really not the worst thing ever at that point. So yeah, so I was like, I don't want to take another one because now my biggest squad is Seige. So keep that in mind, that the pack 5 familiars on the next rally will be hitting my Seige and probably doing 1 million damage to my Seige. So I end up losing 1 million tier 2 Siege, which I don't want to do because I'm trying to build a solo trap after that. So anyways, so that was the end of the video. If you did miss the code, it is a 5-second pop-up throughout the video. It will not be in the ad, so you don't need to basically go through the whole ad 5 times trying to find the code. It will be in the actual video part. Timestamps are in the description down below. If you did click on the timestamp that said codes, that's basically what I'm talking about now. It's not where the actual code is, it's just me telling you that you missed the code. Go back for where it says video on and look for the code in there. So anyways, I will have another code in the next video tomorrow, which I believe is another rally trapping video, but that will be a video sent in by someone from the community. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.